So, breakfast on the terrace. What's going to be a warm and sunny day. Right opposite the Egyptian Museum, apparently. What a big place. For me, a trip to the desert today. Going to be away for 8 hours. And we've gone for the traditional Egyptian cooked breakfast this morning, rather than the continental. And I think I made a good choice. It's quite plentiful. And it's got cheese. We are driving this morning about 100 miles south of Cairo through the desert, and we've just stopped off, just reached the El Fayoum oasis. We'll be having lunch here a little bit later on the way back. But for now, we've got to stretch our legs for a bit. So, Magoo and I are now going to trek to the top of that mountain. So we'll see how long it takes us. Here we go. We're off. Well, we made it to the top almost of the mountain. We're looking out over the sand dunes and the lake that the locals call the Magic Lake because of its propensity to change colour every now and again. Yeah, we made it without too much of a problem, apart from me splitting my trousers, and that's where we started from. Our car is over there. Me and Magoo on top of the mountain. Wasn't going to come right to the top, but Magoo talked me into it, because having split my trousers, I'm now going to have to wrap my top around my waist to hide the holes. Otherwise I might get arrested for being indecent in public. There we are, on top of the mountain. Right, the sound of running water. We must be near the waterfall. Wow! A proper Egyptian waterfall. That's pretty cool. It's not the biggest, but it certainly looks pretty attractive. There it goes, out into the lake. So 4 years ago, that little dome that's used for people spending the night out here was on dry land. Feeding time for the seagulls. Oh, nice shot. Straight into his mouth. Well, it was peaceful. Rowing again this time.
Yeah.
Rowing in a lake in Egypt.
Captain Nicholas will take us to Greek using the boat.
Going to dry land any week now. This is easy, isn't it? You can tell by the look on my face. So you've got to try a bit of sandboarding when you're in Egypt. How difficult can it be? We'll soon find out. Whew. Sand dunes. Right, let's go down. Okay. Right. Here we go. Strapped into the sandboard.
Ready?
Yeah.
Good job. Cut.
And the reason I'm wearing my top like this is to cover up the two great big rips in the back of my trousers. This is my Egyptian lunch after my experiences. Dips, soups, green salad, chicken and rice. The waiter's forgotten to bring the lamb kofta, so he's just gone to fetch that now. And breads. This is lunch. Oh, here he is with the kofta. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You have beef.
How the heck I'm going to finish all this? I've no idea. That's my big Egyptian breakfast as well. It's going to be quite a struggle. I tell you what, not only is this plentiful, it's absolutely delicious. This rice is so tasty. Yep, I'll be leaving any minute. You're welcome to my leftovers. Not that there's much to choose from. That was a hell of a lunch. A hell of a lunch. Come on then, come and help yourself. All yours. Last full day today, another bright and sunny day, and the plan is for a long walk today. Let's see how that goes. Very busy day here at the hotel today. There's a film crew in the lobby and they're going to be filming some sort of soap opera, I guess. Loads of equipment set up already, actors and actresses on their way. Wonder if I can get a bit part when I come back from my walk. Yeah, here's the production crew outside. We'll set up some exterior shots. Well, I failed miserably in my quest this morning as part of my walk. I wanted to get into a little place called Garbage City. This is the outskirts of it. But tried to cross through it to visit a little monastery, which would have been of some interest. But the locals weren't too impressed with me wandering through. Yeah, so just trying to find another way into Garbage City now. The Cairo Metropolitan Authorities have never sort of implemented an efficient refuse collection system. So the residents of this small neighbourhood provide a service for the city, bringing the refuse back to their homes here by cart or truck, to sort by hand. And it's home to the city's Coptic Christian community, but their attitude wasn't particularly Christian towards me. They hounded this particular fancy down tourist away from their alleyways and their homes. I'm sort of inside, briefly, and this is the garbage that they're sorting in their homes. Now, if I could find the monastery. Well, this seems to be the heart of the city now, Garbage City. I'm still trying to find the monastery. It's got to be around here somewhere. No, had to give up this time. No way I can find my way around there. So, at least I saw a bit of Garbage City. Saw what was going on in there. So I'm back to the main road now. I've got a long walk back to the hotel. And I think what I'll do is stop off at a nice little park I've got highlighted. There's some more garbage arrived on the back of their truck. They'll be chucking into that, sorting it out and recycling it as soon as they can. Very industrious people, but they don't necessarily need busybodies nosing around their neighbourhood. And there's another truckload ready to be sorted. Well, finally found a pleasant little park to soothe my jangling nerves after this morning's experience. I could have got a guide to take me to the monastery, and prefer to do these things independently if I can for a more authentic experience. Certainly got that, but it was quite alarming at times. Didn't really feel unsafe, but I felt a little bit intimidated. Yeah, I mean, there was a guy on a motorbike who was pretty intimidating, demanded I sit on the back of his scooter type thing, and God knows where he would have taken me. But yeah, saw little snapshots of the system in place where the garbage is brought back to the residents' homes in Garbage City. And good news is for the planet is that 90% of their work is recycled. So that's a big tick for the people of Garbage City. Wow, my time is pretty much done here in Cairo. This is a big park actually, takes up a huge area, and it's got views over much of the city. And you have to pay to get in, but at least it's open. Just through the haze there, you just make out the Cairo Tower, where I was the other day. Short distance from our hotel. That's pretty much the distance I've walked from today. Downtown central Cairo. Seems pretty peaceful from up here. I think I read that this park was the highest point in the city. And there's Garbage City, home of the Zabaleen people that I tried to infiltrate today. just beneath the cliff face. That's their home, Garbage City. That's the 10% there that they couldn't recycle, going up in smoke. Garbage City. And back home we go. Back along the madness of Cairo's streets. Right, let's try and cross. Let's try and get across here somehow. So much for pedestrian crossings. Let's get across. Whoa! It's the old roundabout. I think we're across. We're across somehow. Wow! This is how you cross the roads in Cairo. This is how you do it. Whoa. There's no other way. This is it. Seems to work most of the time as well. Phew. Should quieten down a bit from now on. Not far to go now. Just stopped to check my bearings on Google Maps. One of the things that was disconcerting in the labyrinth alleyways of Garbage City was the little blue dot on Google Maps identifying where I was. Kept disappearing intermittently. Flying home tomorrow. So far, all my 3 flights have been either on time or ahead of time, with Aegean and Egyptian Airways. Tomorrow, it's BA. Yes, B bloody A. What could possibly go wrong? Thank you very much. Yes, British Airways I was saying, wasn't I? British bloody Airways. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, let's tuck in. Well, it seems very pretty down there this time of night. I say what I feel about you, babe. I just wanna stop and never wanna leave without you, babe. It's not that I particularly wanted to give them another chance. It's just that it would have been so impractical not to have used them on this occasion. flying home. If they are going to wreck one of my flights, I'd rather it be the last one, so that nothing in the itinerary is affected apart from being late home. So we'll see. We'll see what happens this time. It must be 5 o'clock in the morning again. Just sitting here soaking up the last of the sun, waiting for my BA flight. And home. British Airways actually landed on time. I know. So excited.